If you feel like losing weight after 40 suddenly has become impossible, you're not imagining it. You're eating healthy, maybe even eating less. You're exercising, you're trying so hard, and your body's just like, nope. So today I'm going to explain why weight loss gets so much harder in your 40s and 50s and what actually works now that your metabolism has changed. Every single woman I work with says the same thing. I'm doing what used to work and my body just isn't responding at all. I know that makes you feel super frustrated, confused, and even like your body is betraying you a bit. But here's some good news. Once you understand what changes in your body during this season of life, it actually becomes a lot easier to work with, so you don't have to keep fighting against it. So let's talk about the 5 biggest metabolic shifts that happen after 40 and the simple changes that actually move the needle now. Reason number 1, hormones become less predictable. During perimenopause, estrogen and progesterone fluctuate a lot. Estrogen helps keep metabolism stable. It supports insulin sensitivity and even helps us maintain our muscle mass. But when it's going up and down like a roller coaster, you're going to start to notice that you're suddenly bloating all the time, like 6-month pregnant belly. You might notice unintentional weight gain, even though you haven't changed anything. Your cravings are getting worse, your mood swings, even your sleep is changing. This isn't because you're doing anything wrong. It's because your hormones aren't giving your metabolism the constant signals that it used to. So what actually works? Prioritizing steady blood sugar and eating regularly. I know that sounds super boring, but I promise. Be consistent with your meals. Don't have long fasting windows, especially if you're stressed. And strength train to support these fluctuating hormones. Number 2, cortisol hits us harder now. Cortisol is your stress hormone, and after 40, your body becomes so much more sensitive to cortisol. If you're skipping meals, having these intense workouts, not sleeping well, or just, life, you're going to be stressed out and you're going to put your body into storage mode. So you start storing fat, especially around the belly. So what actually works? Slower mornings, eating breakfast within 1 to 2 hours of waking. So don't just have coffee for breakfast. Swap out some of your HIIT workouts for walking, Pilates, or strength training. So think low intensity. Number 3, insulin resistance becomes so much more common at this age. Insulin is your blood sugar manager, and as your estrogen changes and your muscle mass declines, your cells become less responsive to insulin. So when insulin stays high, your body can't burn that stored fat, even if you're eating less, even if you're exercising more. This is why the whole calories in, calories out model kind of falls apart in midlife. So what actually works? Building meals with protein, fat, and fiber. Avoid eating naked carbs, meaning carbs by themselves. And add movement after meals. So a 10-minute walk is actually quite magical for blood sugar. Also eat enough protein at every meal to stabilize your blood sugar. Reason number 4, muscle loss speeds up after 40. Women lose up to 1% of muscle per year after 40, and even faster during perimenopause. Less muscle means fewer calories burned at rest, slower metabolism, and more insulin issues. And dieting is only going to accelerate the muscle loss even more. So what do we do instead? Strength train 2 to 3 times a week. Eat 25 to 30 grams of protein per meal. Add creatine if you think it's helpful. I find creatine very helpful, and you only need about 5 grams a day. And stop under eating. Your muscles need fuel. You cannot build muscle if you're under eating. Number 5, your thyroid becomes more sensitive. So thyroid controls the speed of your metabolism, and in your 40s and 50s, stress, under eating, poor sleep all slow down that thyroid hormone production. So if you're having some thyroid issues, you're going to start feeling like cold hands and feet. You're going to start seeing weight gain. You're going to have fatigue, constipation. And here's the kicker. Dieting makes all of that even worse and slows down your thyroid even more. So what do we need to do? Eat balanced meals consistently. I know I sound like a broken record, guys. Manage your stress, not just occasionally, but daily, and prioritize your sleep. And again, don't eat too little. Don't undereat, especially in the long term. Okay, let's just recap what actually works. Number one, balanced blood sugar. So protein, fat, fiber at meals. We're going to stabilize that insulin, reduce cravings, and improve your energy. Number two, more protein, not less. So a minimum of 25 to 30 grams per meal. Protein rebuilds muscle, supports your thyroid, regulates your hunger hormones. Number three, strength training. Cardio helps your heart, but strength training helps your metabolism. They're both important, but lifting weights really has to be a non-negotiable if you're over 40. Number four, eat enough. Undereating backfires in so many ways, and your metabolism needs that consistency and not the scarcity. Number five, manage stress and your nervous system, because a stressed out body doesn't want to lose weight no matter how low calories you go. So remember, you're not broken. Your body isn't fighting you. It's just adapting to a new hormonal landscape. And once you support that landscape, weight loss, and more importantly, feeling good becomes very achievable again. Now, if you're ready to take that first step, I really recommend starting with protein. It's the simplest, most effective way to balance your blood sugar, support your hormones, and reduce those cravings. So you can download my free guide, Power Up with Protein, in the link below. And be sure to subscribe, because next week I'm going to be talking about the 5 foods that destroy midlife metabolism. All right, friend, start with one thing this week. Your body will start to respond. It just needs a little time, and you got to give it what works now, not what worked when you were 25. All right, I'll see you in the next video.